artists to learn out here. You do a show, politic with the artists that you were on the bill with, the promoters, managers, DJs, fans, chop it up with them,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another question for you is, do you think Chicago radio could have done a better job as far as promoting Chicago artists and playing the music instead of that 1 hour on a certain day? Could they have had a better rotation with us?
Yeah, once I learned about radio format, it kind of made more sense to me, right?
Okay.
For what we do, it's considered backpack rapping, and not all of us, but they call it radio programming for a reason. So,
absolutely. There is a program director.
Some of the stuff that we jam with, when you think about it realistically, we don't hear it. Like, we fans of hip hop. We love Common, Kanye. They ain't playing that on the radio. Not even really right now in this current day and age. And it's always been that way. So understanding radio is going to put a lot of things in perspective when it comes to that. At a certain point, I realized that the music that I make didn't necessarily fit the format for what they play. And a radio station is a business. They into playing the hottest records,
absolutely,
not necessarily just records. And that's a business that they in. 9 times out of 10, there's some kind of promotional marketing that's going behind that record, getting those spins that they garner. So they chasing what they call an ad, right? So if you're not paying for an ad,
sponsorship dollars.
Right. So then when it comes down to people like us, who what they would consider, artists who ain't pop yet, or local artists or whatever they have, they put all their records in a mix show. That's fine. But the problem with that is the mix show thing is kind of like some BS in itself, because they don't want to play the song long enough for it to be detected for a spin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You might play it like 30 seconds, but then at detection it might be a minute, to where they got to cash in and actually document that as a spin. At 2 minutes, they're gonna let it spin for 60 seconds, so it'll be documented, and that's fine on the promotion side. But you got to know what battles to choose. And a long time ago, I realized that radio wasn't a mountain that I was trying to climb.
But it sucked, because when you go down south, when you go on the West Coast, when you go on the East Coast, there's constantly different music on the radio that they promote from their artists. And you going like, yo, they don't do that shit in Chicago. Like, that's how I heard about Crooked Eye. There was like every day or every other day, or like a Freestyle Friday, like you hearing this dude and you're like, who the fuck is this murdering everything on the radio?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then when you get back home, it's just like, yo, this is such and such where hip hop lives, and this is all we rocking with. And we, like you said, we give you that 60 seconds, maybe a little bit more, just so we don't hit the BDS mark. And we gonna say, yo, that's Rod Smooth. Y'all call in and tell us what you think, bro. Right. You gave them a hook and half a verse.
Right. And this the part is like, you made a good statement when you said that, yeah, y'all call us and tell us what you think. It puts you in that box, almost like you got to show you, like talent show shit, right? I know I make dope music. You can play it or you don't have to play it. That's the beauty of the internet, because now, with the streaming game, it has superseded that. Like, if you put my song on the radio and that helped me garner more sales and streams, then fine. But if not, I wouldn't even use my marketing dollars to, go after radio, because to me, that's like one of the oldest forms of, communication. There's a lot of rappers I love. I never hear them on the radio.
Absolutely.
And that's not stopping them from getting no show money or no sales.
Good music is good music.
It's so political too. One thing I realized that with the radio thing, Chicago is really political, man. Like up and down in every aspect of business. Chicago politics is in play with that, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but
it's frustrating, it's irritating like a motherfucker to get shit done.
It's about who you rolling with. So that's what I realized about the Chi.
Stormy.